So, in this video, let's compare the newer Garmin Fenix 9 Pro with the Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED. Actually, I was thinking of comparing the standard Fenix 8 and Fenix 9, but I don't think it's really worth it. If you're trying to keep the cost down, the Fenix 8 is the better choice. But if you want more storage, more RAM, a brighter AMOLED display, and a couple of new software features, you can go with the Fenix 9. However, the core experience remains largely the same. With that out of the way, let's continue. If you're looking at the new Garmin Fenix 9 Pro and wondering how much it actually improves over the Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED, the short answer is that Garmin has focused this generation on the display, design, connectivity, performance, and battery life rather than completely reinventing the watch. The Fenix 8 Pro already brought inReach connectivity, a bright AMOLED display, a built-in flashlight, microphone and speaker, advanced training features, maps and dive support, so the Fenix 9 Pro is more of an evolution of an already very capable watch. Starting with the display, this is one of the biggest upgrades on the Fenix 9 Pro. Its AMOLED display can now reach up to 3000 nits, making it brighter than the 8 Pro. Garmin says the Fenix 9 AMOLED display is up to twice as bright as the previous generation, which should make maps and workout data easier to see under bright sunlight. And if you go for the 51mm Fenix 9 Pro, you get a 1.5-inch AMOLED display, which is 15% larger than the display on the Fenix 8 without increasing the case size. The design is another change. The Fenix 8 Pro uses a titanium bezel with a fiber-reinforced polymer case and titanium rear cover, while the Fenix 9 Pro gets Garmin's first titanium watch case. It uses nano-molding technology to combine metal and plastic, giving the 9 Pro a more premium design while also reducing its overall thickness. So although both watches are rugged and 10 ATM water rated, the Fenix 9 Pro definitely looks and feels like the more premium model. Battery life is also improved, although the exact difference depends on the size. The 51mm Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED is rated for up to 27 days in smartwatch mode or 15 days with the always-on display enabled. The 51mm Fenix 9 Pro AMOLED goes up to 31 days in smartwatch mode, giving it a 4-day advantage. As for connectivity, the Fenix 9 Pro keeps the capabilities of the 8 Pro, but Garmin has added a few improvements around the connected experience. These include Garmin Locate, live track notifications through the Garmin Messenger app, and weather information delivered through satellite as well as LTE. And for the first time, inReach connectivity is available across all three Fenix 9 Pro sizes. So this isn't a situation where the Fenix 9 Pro suddenly gets connectivity that the 8 Pro didn't have. Instead, Garmin is refining an existing feature set. The flashlight also gets a small but useful upgrade. Both generations have an integrated LED flashlight, but the Fenix 9 Pro adds a green light mode alongside the existing white and red options. For fitness and outdoor tracking, the Fenix 9 Pro doesn't completely change the formula. You still get the same broad Garmin ecosystem of multiband GPS, mapping, training readiness, training status, VO2 max, endurance metrics, diving features, health tracking, and the other core tools that made the Fenix 8 Pro so capable. However, Garmin is adding new software features to the Fenix 9 generation, including Garmin Epic for turning multiple activities into a shareable story, improved stamina analysis with new stamina curves and zones, and new insights for indoor rowing, including VO2 max and power curve. These are useful additions, but they don't make the Fenix 8 Pro obsolete. There is also a storage and performance upgrade. The Fenix 8 Pro has 32 gigabytes of storage, while the Fenix 9 Pro comes with 64 gigabytes. The 9 Pro also gets 50% more RAM, and with the updated map engine, Garmin says map panning is now up to 30% faster. So if you use the watch heavily for navigation, this could actually make a noticeable difference. The size options have expanded as well. The Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED is available in 47mm and 51mm sizes, while the Fenix 9 Pro brings the Pro model to 43mm, 47mm, and 51mm. That makes the new generation more flexible for people who want the Pro features but don't want to wear a massive 51mm watch. And now comes the pricing, which honestly makes this comparison much more interesting. The 47mm Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED is currently $950, while the 47mm Fenix 9 Pro with inReach costs $1,200. The same goes for the 51mm versions with the Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED at $1,050 and the Fenix 9 Pro with inReach at $1,300. Now, You can save another $100 on the Fenix 9 Pro if you don't need inReach, but that's not really an apples to apples comparison because the Fenix 8 Pro already includes inReach connectivity. So when you compare equivalent versions, the Fenix 9 Pro costs $250 more, and that's where things get interesting. The Fenix 9 Pro is definitely the better watch. You get more RAM, twice the storage, a much brighter display, faster map performance, a newer titanium case, improved battery life, and some new software features. But the Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED already gives you most of the core Fenix experience, and now that it's $250 cheaper, it's a much better value. So if you want the latest and greatest and don't mind spending the extra money, go with the Fenix 9 Pro. But if you're looking at this purely from a value perspective, I'd save the $250 and get the Fenix 8 Pro AMOLED. Peace.